Mixed Up for a Day is a really good lesson about friendship and how to treat people right and what you might get as a reward for doing that. It's the first segment in the 5th episode of the 3rd season of Mickey Mouse Road Racers or Mixed Up Adventures. And in this one, Mickey is having a competition where he's left a golden mixed up ticket. And it's in the park, and whoever finds it gets to come along to his mixed up motor lab and pimp out their car. And Commander Heist gets wind of this and gets a hold of the ticket quite easily, to be honest. I feel like there should have been a little bit more effort on his part to try and get the ticket, but the main focus is on what happens after that. Because he gets a ticket, he disguises himself because he's pretty aware that Mickey, well, he probably assumes Mickey wouldn't let him use his mixed up motor lab because he's not a very nice person, but at the same time, I feel like Mickey would honour the ticket. But anyway, he goes there and he decks out his car with all kinds of things, and he joins a race with the other characters, but he's not playing fair. One of the characters at one point points out that he's not being a good sport, and I think that that's exactly what this is about. He actually lets his guard down for a moment and tells Lazlo that he's really happy to be in this race with his new friends, as he calls them, and it does seem like maybe he's a horrible character because nobody's ever been nice to him, and maybe nobody's ever shown him kindness. But when he has friends, he's actually starting, the warmth is starting to rub off on him. But as the other characters point out, he's not behaving very friendly, and he's not being a good friend because he's sabotaging the race and trying to get them out of the race rather than, racing fairly. And that's obviously a really important message about playing fairly, being a good sport, and winning because you deserve to win something, not because you sabotaged everybody else's attempts. I don't think Commander Heist will ever have any lasting effects of being a good friend or a good person, but I think the message is clear, and it's fun while it lasted. Lazlo as well. Lazlo is dressed up as a dog to try and disguise the fact that he is Lazlo, and honestly, the way he is animated is brilliant. His facial expression when he's in the car during the race, love it. So there were things about this that I thought were quite fun, but the message ultimately is the great thing about playing fair, not cheating, and if you want to have friends, you can't treat them badly or it's not going to work. In all, it's a pretty good episode.